wouldn't be visible.
Hello everybody and welcome back to a new and improved Fichthal. Right, the reason it's improved is now you guys should be able to hear the other players speaking on voice chat as well. And that's only if they want to speak on voice chat. Jan is opting not to because of his internet connection at the moment. But Dex will be heard.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Oh, that was him. Right, it's now December. It is now December and we have got things we need to sell. We absolutely need to make a lot of money this month. We have got some silage that is still fermenting. The best month for that is January, so we're going to leave that until next month. Same with the cheese that's over at the dairy. Actually, it's a good point. We've actually run out of milk at the dairy at the moment, so we're going to shoot over to the dairy now with the milk. And we'll get that producing cheese so we can get it all sold next month. That would be a good plan. Hello, MF boys. Sup, as you say. And D Hanksy, good evening. How are you? Alright, look at that. We've got 5,625 litres of milk. That can nicely head over to the dairy. Not sure why I said nicely, but it very nicely can head over to the dairy. And we can start producing cheese to be able to sell it next month. We have also got Tony's stone picker still. Stone picker? Is that what it's called? Yes. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, we've got his stone collector. Ideally, both over this month and next month, because I think potentially, we will be doing both December and January in this live stream. Because we have limited jobs in December and January. I've got some bits that I need to sell. I've got 2 fields that I need to cultivate and then get the stones picked out of. But other than that, there isn't a huge amount of work to do. So we can get through December and January, and I reckon if we aim to move through to January at about 7:30, that should set us up nicely for finishing January at roughly 8 o'clock. Ish. Oh, look. Dex is on the wrong side of the road. What are you doing, you crazy nut job?
I had a technical issue with my trailer, and I can't really drive on the right side because I could jump into the barriers.
Well, we'll reserve judgment on that because he's driving a bright orange tractor with lime green wheels.
That's a delight too.
Which is an interesting choice, we should say. I don't believe it was his choice though. To be fair, it seems to be to do with an update of that mod. Although, I'm not sure I really believe that, because he could just customise it and recolour it. So, you know, it's his choice to continue with it.
That is also very true, yes. You are absolutely right with that. And I would not be choosing to continue this past this episode.
So, if he finishes delivering some things today, it may even get to the point where he's... oh, look, there's Jan. Is that Jan? Yes, that's Jan. Hello, Jan. He'll get to the point where he's twiddling his thumbs and potentially could get out the paintbrush and recolour the tractor. So, yes, bit new today. We have got Dex, as you hopefully would have heard. Please let me know if you didn't or haven't heard his voice so far, and obviously I'll be able to figure out what's wrong with that. But I'm pretty sure it's all sorted because I did a bit of a test. But who have we got online? Get on the chat. Let us know. I'll wait till it's a bit busier, and then I want to talk to you about the new multiplayer server map, Bally Spring.
Point.
Sorry.
Is that your tractor abandoned there with the lights left on?
Mine? Where?
Yeah. At the Bale sell point.
No.
Well, if it's not yours, it must be Jan's.
It's Jan's. Yeah. I was going to say, both mine were in the shed unless somebody's moved it since I left with the milk.
Jan gets everywhere, doesn't he?
He's distributed his equipment across the map. Anyway, what was I doing? I need to activate cheese. Super cheese. There we go. Activated.
Cheese grommet.
Absolutely cheese grommet. Oh dear. There was an old deer. No, an actual deer. God, to anyone without who didn't know me already, they'd say I'd been drinking before this episode, but no, I have not.
We don't have Craig on this map. He joins Herbeck ones.
Oh yeah. Wow, that's a lot of bales that you have to sell, and straw as well. Are you selling straw?
I am. I quite happily donate straw to anyone who needs it for their animals, because I don't have any.
Why don't you have any animals?
That's a good question, and I don't have an answer.
Excellent. Well, have a think and maybe let us know later. Thank you, D. Hanksy, for letting us know that the chat's all good. That the sound is all good, I should say. Not the chat. I know the chat's good, I can read it. So on. So
only positive feedback in critiquing our general banter as well. We don't want negative criticism.
Oh no negative criticism, please. Just positive feedback on general chit chat. Like my nan always used to say, hello, orange and green and blue person. Like, it's an Oompa Loompa. He's an Oompa Loompa. Farmer Oompa Loompa.
The hand job might come sooner.
Oh dear.
Let's compose ourselves. We're professionals here.
Yes, because in my head I'm singing along with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory now. Anyway. Must continue. Now, I need to sell oats and canola in December. But I need to sell cheese and silage in January. Because that's when the price goes up for that. Soybeans, which we have a lot more of, they need to be sold in June, so I've got a bit of a wait on my hands for those. And also, we haven't managed to get any wheat or barley in this year, so it means that where are we? Our fields are going to be either oats, corn, sunflower, soybeans. Maybe sorghum. Sorghum I like. Do some sorghum. But yes, they're all going to be planted or seeded in September. In spring. Not September. September's gone. Yes, they'll all be in spring. Oh, that's a bit rough through there. I don't think I should drive through the bush like that. Right, let's get the milk tanker parked back up down here. And then we'll go and get the bulk goods trailer. We'll do, well, we've only got one load of oats and one load of canola. I'll say only. That's not bad. Right then, so let's start off with the oats. And where do we take the oats? Right, they are best at Heinrich's Court. So that's good. And Heinrich's Court is here, where I highlighted earlier. So, let's be off with us. And we'll go over to Heinrich's Court. Now, this is the first time playing this map that I've ever been over to Heinrich's Court. It's been nice and interesting to see what that's like. There's absolutely no reason for me to go there before that. But now we have a reason. Look, I can turn right just after the bridge. That's going to cause some problems coming back because I've never turned left to that bridge before, but I have been on my roof many times at that bridge before. That was a nice little part of town around here. Okay, how do we get into this Heinrich's Court then? Oh, well, we can go through here. If I can get my words out, we can go through here. little bit of a tight entrance. Wouldn't want to bring any sort of bigger tractor and trailer down here, that's for sure. Decks. Right, let's get this unloaded and see how much we make. Oh, yes. I would be extremely pleased with that in real life. Look at that, £31,000 from 79% of a trailer of oats. I'd say that was pretty good. As for the canola, best place to sell that is going to be Werner's Grain Silo, which we have spent quite a lot of time at, as it's the one just up the road where we sell all our silage. So, let's go get the canola, and then we can make some more money. Charlie Boy says, great video, your presentation style is very engaging and informative. Keep up the good work. That's a lovely compliment, thank you very much. And D. Hanksy says, looks a lovely small farming map. It is. It is a lovely map. It is Bavaria. And I do really, really like this map. Definitely not for the bigger equipment, although it has got some reasonably large fields. It's still really suited to smaller equipment, especially all the yards and things. Unless you were going to make your own massive farm on it. Alright, let's get that canola. I'm going to actually stick the time up to times 10, I think. We can proceed through the month a bit quicker, because we're going to be doing December and January in this episode. Right, this stuff has got to go up to Werner's Grain Silo, like I said, just up the road from here, where we will see undoubtedly hundreds and hundreds of Dex's bales.
No, just one trailer load of mine and only one trailer load of Jan so far.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, I hope they're all sold for next month, because I'll be selling mine next month.
As will I.
Good. Good. But this is the first time I would have used the grain silo part of this location. So in we go. Oh no. I may have to reverse out. There's a man there, and he's halfway through unloading. Would you look at that? £73,000 we're up to, 73,800, and I know that doesn't sound too impressive to those of you who play Farming Simulator in a very different way to me, but with my small farm and small equipment, that is quite a lot, and I am very pleased with that. Very pleased indeed. But that is all of the grain sales for December. It's going to be silage and cheese in January. Silage, I assume, up to here, because Dex has monopolised the BGA. Plus, it's only a very short distance, so it saves money on fuel just to come up here. And then well, I'm not really sure then. Oh yeah, then we'll have to wait till June to sell the soya beans, so I'll have to be reminded of that when June comes around. But in the meantime, what's left to do? Sorry, go on, Dex.
If you can remind me to remind you, I'll remind you.
I will do. I'll do that. Yes. I'll try. Could you remind me to remind you to remind me?
I'll also try.
Okay, thank you.
Or better yet, we'll ask Jan to do this, because he can't challenge us because he's not talking.
Excellent. So Jan's going to remind us all to sell our soybeans in June. if I can get it right. Okay, let's grab the cultivator, and I think we're going to focus on this field in December. Get this field cultivated, stone picked. It's got a ridiculous amount of stones in it at the moment. We want to get them all picked, but first of all, we need it all cultivated. Now, I know it is probably about time that I ploughed all the fields, but I haven't got a plough, and I don't really want to. I don't enjoy ploughing as much. I don't know how much it actually affects the yield, if I'm honest. Maybe about 5%. Maybe not even that. Maybe even like 1 or 2%. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is just ignore that and carry on regardless. The other thing I really could do with doing, I think, would be to get lime on the fields. Oh no. Michelle limed them all for me, didn't she?
I thought I did.
Or Dex did. Something just told me it might have been Dex. Okay, well, someone did. And they did a cracking job. So
it was definitely me then.
it was definitely Dex then. Gosh, why is that such dark green there? That's interesting. Field 1 is so dark green. Why would that... Oh, that's definitely... I need to repurchase the soil information for that one. There we go. That's better. However, nitrogen is really suffering on here, so... Oh, it probably would have been better to get some slurry or manure down first, but we can always do that after we've cultivated. Or after we've stone picked, even. Because my cows are happily producing plenty of poo. And that poo is going to make our fields much, much more fertile. So I don't think I mentioned today, we've only got Jan and Dex with us so far. Michelle obviously still away with work. And Tony, I don't know. And Jan, oh no, Jan's here. And Lennox, I don't know. They've been a little bit MIA recently. But that's okay. That's okay. That's why we've all got individual farms, so we can basically still carry on with the live stream, and it doesn't really matter that we don't have everybody here every episode. I know that there is still one more farm vacant on Fichthal. I honestly don't know how long I want to keep this series going for, but at the moment it's going really well, I think. I don't know how you feel about it, Dex, but I quite enjoy it.
Oh, I do as well. I think it's a delight to look forward to every week.
We certainly haven't bought all the land on the map.
Oh, there's Jan hogging a sell point again.
Not again.
I just can't get it back.
Ah, yes, that's the one that I just took my trailer to and I couldn't get into. Well, I could get into it, but anything bigger wouldn't have been able to.
But yeah, it's very tight, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a bit tight. What are you selling?
I'm hoping it's bought, but I don't know if it's Michelle's. If I assume she meant to do something before she left to a different country, so I'm selling this on her behalf and hoping for the best.
Ah. Okie dokie. Jan says bear with him. No, I mean, call me skeptical, but if he's got a bear with him, I would probably not concentrate on the farming and maybe concentrate on the running.
Well, I'm concentrating on staying in the vehicle if there's a bear one. Especially
if it's like Winnie the Pooh. He's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Plus, he'll eat all my honey. Sorry, Dex. I spoke over you. Go on.
However, Paddington will give you a nice sandwich, wouldn't he?
He wouldn't give it No, he wouldn't give it away. Paddington would eat all your marmalade, and Winnie the Pooh would eat all your honey. And that would just leave us with the peanut butter, which...
Nobody likes.
Well, I used to, but not anymore.
Nobody likes.
Not anymore. Not anymore. Right. Are you still waiting for Jan?
I am.
What exactly are we bearing with?
I don't know, but he's not even in the vehicle. That's the best part.
Ah. Have you seen the chat he's just sent?
Right, he is stuck. However, I don't know how I can the problem for that.
I think he would like a nudge.
Well, since it's Michelle's tractor that I'm going to damage doing this nudging, I don't mind.
That's not a nudge. That was more of a very harsh impact.
That obviously didn't work, so I'm going to have to go from the rear. Nick, is that what you thought?
Tell him to unhook his trailer.
He's obviously not a very good driver, is he? Because both you and I...
Oh, I don't know. He's no Craig.
Well... if I get stuck trying to help him, I will not be happy.
Well, you could always ask for me to come over and try and help you both out.
And this would be a very fun episode at that point, wouldn't it?
And then Jan will realise that he can reset the tractor and trailer back to the shop, which is just down the road.
Well, he can and he can't.
Oh, has he got stuff in the trailer?
He's got a full trailer, and he resets that, and that's what's stuck.
Ah. Maybe I would have taken the entrance to that a bit slower then, if that's the case. Why does this trailer look like it's at a funny angle now?
That's how it started.
Oh!
It hasn't been finished yet.
Oh dear.
He's
Well, if...
really happy about this well and truly stuck.
I know, you're holding up all the traffic.
Well, there we go, he's out.
Yay! Teamwork. Well done, everyone.
And now he's mounting barriers, because why wouldn't he?
Oh. Right. I think at some point I might have to get a bit of a bigger cultivator. I can't remember if this is my original one or not. I think it is. Possibly ought to get a bigger tractor as well. What's in the sale today? Oh look, there's a Case Magnum AFS Connect series. How about that? Bit out of my price range. Everything's probably a bit out of my price range. But never mind. We shall continue regardless.
Right, there you go, Jan. You can have the sell point back. Why not get stuck again? Because I'm not returning.
So yep, I have got 2 fields that I need to cultivate and stone pick, but only one needs to be done in December. The other one could be done in January or February. It doesn't really matter. I've got some more selling to do in January, so I think we'll probably focus on that. So I'll get this field done. Hopefully the others will be fairly soon. Have finished all the sales that they need to make in December. But and then we'll be able to move on to January. We'll finish up the episode at the end of January. I say at the end of January, I mean when all the work is done in January. Because that is going to be silage and cheese. Not at the same time.
Well, you never know, it adds flavour.
Yeah, I suppose it does. To the silage.
I mean, would that make the cows poop more if they had cheese?
I would imagine so, but it would mostly be slurry. I would think.
Still good for the field. It's still good for the field.
It is good for the field. Maybe I should just turn the cows out on the field. That'd be an easy way to spread it, wouldn't it?
It would. Might not be quite so even though.
That's true. That is true. Right, so we're getting on with this field. It's not going too badly at the moment. Luckily, I think the stone picker is slightly larger, possibly. Or maybe it's not actually. Maybe it's about the same, to be perfectly honest. And it's possibly also a bit slower, so stone picking may take some time. How are you two getting on with your December sales?
Well, I've just sold Michelle's for 48,000, so that'll be a payment to her shortly. I think I've got one more sale this month, and the rest are in next month.
Right.
So if you mind me doing that, I can have a quick run through.
Yep.
It's not the end of the world if you did want to advance it generally, though.
No, we'll. I'm happy to wait. It's not a problem at all. I've got bits I can be doing anyway. And I know that Jan's not talking to us, but is he listening to us?
That is the $1 million question.
One.
He's a very slow typer, or he's not listening to us.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I am. You can transfer the funds, Dex. It says.
Transfer the funds to who?
I think he means about paying Michelle.
Oh, I will, but priority's selling the current stuff I've got.
I mean, if anything, I think he should transfer some funds to you, just you recovered him.
I know, recovery fee.
Oh, the $1 million question, he
Oh.
says you could transfer the funds for. It's alright for you millionaire farmers, isn't it? Not on my little cow farm.
Just wise investments.
Well, Abby deals with that side of things. Speaking of investments, I hope to buy some more land soon. Might even get in... Sorry?
Any ideas what numbers? I can have a few.
Absolutely not. No ideas what numbers whatsoever. You've had me on that one before, young man. So, get on chat, everyone. Tell us who we've got on the line. What sort of day you've had. Mine's been fairly busy.
Drinking tea on the fence?
I did drink tea, but it wasn't on the fence. It was at my desk while I was working.
Working or appearing to work?
Ooh, definitely appearing to work.
That's how I kind of work as well.
We've got a lot of stones here. If only we had something on the map that could make use of the stones, like the gold production facility on No Man's Land, or even just the lime production facility. I will go and sell the stones at some point, but I don't think there's any rush, and I don't think they are ever worth an awful lot of money. Let's have a quick look.
Yeah. Are you still hogging this sell point? Are we having technical issues?
There we go. April's probably the best time to sell, even though the price fluctuation isn't huge. Is Jan having Jan issues?
Well, Jan's at the crossroads, however the trailer is not.
He's driving under the influence of 3000 ping. Is that a Russian drink? I've not heard of it before.
It must be. Would you like me to sell on your behalf? Would that be helpful? Or would that speed the process up? Because most of us would like to go to January shortly.
He says you've got contractor access.
I hadn't even considered that. I was already in the midst of hooking up.
Oh. So this field is now getting very close to being completely cultivated, and we just need to go around picking all the stones up. Stones are looking at about £250 per tonne, or per 1,000 litres. That won't be a tonne, will it? That'll be more than a tonne, essentially. And I have no idea how many litres of them we have got so far, or how many we are going to get off the field. That's interesting. Why didn't that little bit cultivate over there? Strange. Never mind.
I seem to have abandoned my trailer in the middle of this road, which now means there's a traffic jam, so I can't get Jan's trailer back out.
It all sounds like it's going terribly over there, if I'm honest.
It's going swimmingly.
Okie dokie. Well, that's good then.
Here is your trailer. Please hook it up. Please abandon the area, and let's cause less mischief.
Just go home and stay home. Time is getting on though. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we are going to be moving forward to January once it goes dark. So if there's anything you do want to sell desperately, you've got about 10 minutes, I'd say. Not to put the pressure on, obviously.
Right, in the interest of advancing time, I am complete.
You are complete. Well, I want to do some stone picking, so I'm not entirely complete. I was just giving you a time warning.
Yeah, and I'm still obstructing the area, so I can't get back to the farm.
Oh.
Right, that's what blue lights are for. Blue lighting, off-roading.
I thought they were for arresting people.
They're about bypassing the general day-to-day road laws.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Or if you're late for lunch.
That too. Something really handy for that.
Right then. Possible that we've got a slightly wider working width here than we had on the cultivator, but I'm not certain. fact, no, I don't think we have actually.
Is
Well-
this wrong? Let you know that when you stone pick, you also cultivate at the same time.
No, you can't. You can't stone pick unless you've already cultivated. You can't do it on harvested ground.
No, yeah, it's either ploughed, isn't it? Or...
Yes, it's ploughed or cultivated. You have to stone pick from. So, haha, you thought you were being smart, but no.
I wasn't. Just that. It's also the fact that I also ploughed a field, cultivated a field, stone picked a field, and then realised, oh, I didn't have to cultivate. I could have done it by the stone picking.
Yes.
Live and learn.
Or the seeder. You could just seed directly into a ploughed field.
I could, but the stones would still be there.
That's true.
Have you seen the new stone picker that's been released? Model.
No.
Interesting. Bit
Too-
too big for this map, but interesting.
Too big.
It's 16 metres wide.
Oh, that sounds like it would do a nice quick job. Is it one of these that's been modded to be 16 metres wide, or...?
No, it's completely different. So it's got a trailer,
Oh.
which can take up to 250,000 litres. So you can pretty much
Crikey.
stop picking it up without emptying it,
Excellent.
because that's what every farmer needs.
Absolutely. Where would you store such a thing?
Well, I'm sure you could find a tight hole to squeeze it into,
Hmm,
because it would squeeze. It's quite a large vehicle,
it is.
but very efficient.
You'd need a very bright orange tractor with green wheels to run that, wouldn't you?
You would, and I no longer have that.
Ah, what a shame. I quite like that tractor.
Did you?
The Oompa
Maybe
Loompa
buy
machine.
one.
Well, I can't buy one. I've only got £72,000 and I need that for important things. Not Oompa Loompa machines.
At this stage, I would start singing, but I can't sing.
I know. Well, this is going remarkably well. All the stones are being picked up by the stone picker, which means it's fulfilling its primary function. And all these stones can be crushed and turned into some sort of powder. Which, which will make us a little bit of money, but not an awful lot. And I very much doubt we'll get a trailer load out of the remaining fields that we have. I mean, there's this field and then field 4 up the top. But field 4 we won't be doing till at least, I don't know, well, January or February. Not forgetting that we are doing January in this episode as well. So are you two both ready to skip on to January once we have... Well, once I'm ready. I'm ready.
I am, absolutely.
In that...
maybe causing a traffic problem.
Well, traffic problems aside, I will then speed up the time to move on to January, and I will continue picking stones while I do it. While we are time travelling. Oh, he said wait.
Yeah.
He said wait. What am I waiting for, though? That's the big question. Am I waiting for January to come around naturally? Oh no, he wants you to sell the rest of his grain.
Of course it is. Whilst I'm at the other end of the map. Yes, Jan, I will head over there now.
Maybe we won't be doing the whole of January this time. But that's okay. There's still jobs to do. Look how clean and nice that surface is now. Without all the stones in it. Absolutely stunning. And in spring we'll be able to get a nice crop in here. Before that we are going to get some poo spread on here, so we use less bought fertilizer. I did see a new mod that's come out recently. That was an outhouse, one that you can collect manure and slurry from. Which I'm not sure that human poo does the same job as animal poo in fertilisation. But
Have ever tried, if I'm honest.
no, I can't imagine anybody has ever tried. Oh, I'm full. Right, let's add to our little pile over here. Now imagine this little pile is going to be quite a big pile once we finish field 4 as well.
Yeah, Jan, do I need contact access again?
There we go, and we're off again.
Right, now whereabouts am I going? Because I have no idea where any of your stuff is.
Well, that's only just across the bridge, opposite my farm. You must know that, Senor Dex.
Oh, I don't tend to pay attention to what Jan gets up to.
Oh.
There's an abandoned harvester in the street.
That's not mine, is it?
I don't.
This tractor's doing very well at pulling this stone picker. I would have thought that it would struggle when the thing gets heavy, but no. We're doing extremely well. Good little tractor this, I'm glad I bought it. When we get through there we will see if anything comes up in the January sales that might be good as well. If I do need to make a little extra money I can always sell the forage wagon and the conveyor belts, because they are not entirely needed now that I've got my all-in-one baler and wrapper.
Right, Jan, I'm taking your oats. What's next?
It's oats and canola, I think, isn't it? That's best in December. Maybe not limited to oats and canola, but they're the ones I had and looked up. Oats and canola, yes, he says.
Roger. Oh,
No, Robert. How many times?
stand by. We may have a technical issue.
Oh dear, what's that?
And Jan will not be a happy bunny.
Have you spilt it all over?
No, at first the trailer wasn't going to unload, so I thought we'd fill the sell point up. But no, it's now selling.
Okay.
That would have been funny.
Wouldn't it just? He wants his wheat and barley sold as well. Gonna move on. My stones are all nearly picked. Oh, yes, the other thing I need to remember to do in January is to feed the cows. Something I haven't done in a while. And the reason I haven't done that in a while is because they've got such a big feed trough, it doesn't need to be done. But they are getting relatively low now. Although I would like them to eat all the hay and the grass that I've got in there, but that's going to involve waiting a bit longer. Maybe we'll get all the important jobs done and then see where we stand with it. In the meantime, we still have stones to get rid of. But best price for those is April. So it's never a slow day on the farm. You think you get round to winter and it'll be a slow day, but we can still cultivate, we can stone pick.
We can cause traffic jams.
We can get stuck in silos. So much to do. Depends what takes your fancy. Right then. Is this going to be the last little bit? I think it is. There we go. That is that field de-stoned. Which is cool. Just about 3,500 litres of stones just out of that field alone. So that's not too bad at all, actually. We could get a good £1,000 for this pile, I reckon. Especially once we've added to it with field 4 stones. In the meantime, I am going to leave that there. We are going to... Oh. Where's my bale loader? Oh, it's up there, look. Smashing. Thought I might have lost it. So we're going to load up the first round of bales, or first load of bales. Start over the other side of the river. When I say the first load, it might be the only load. Very, very likely to be the only load. So we'll go and get that load, and then we'll hang around twiddling our thumbs while Dex and Jan get their act together, and we can move on to January.
I'll have you look that up. It's not my act here. I'm just assisting the
Lemming?
the Foreigner.
Okay.
Who got a high ping, apparently, whatever that is.
I don't know, but he probably should go see a doctor. Right, I think it's probably less than a full load of this, so shouldn't have a problem getting it all on board. Ready for the big sale session up at the place where all the bales are sitting and waiting.
Such fun.
No, it's Werner's grain silo. Don't know where Sichuan is, but I think it's China. Look at that. Not, this is the bigger field, and I haven't even got half a trailer load. Wow, that's disappointing. Oh, did I manage to get some winter barley into here? Oh, I can't remember. Let's have a look. I did! Hooray! It's growing barley, and it is got good potential. It's got good nitrogen, it's weeded, and it's got good pH level. But I think once we've harvested that, next year, obviously, then we'll probably turn it into grass and we'll have this whole section as one big grass field with a tree in the middle. That will do nicely. Then we've got a nice mix of arable and grass. Get these last few ones picked up. How close are we in being able to move on to January then?
Well, I'm doing the wheat now. The barley's next, and that should be it, I think, as far as I'm aware, Jan.
I think there's a good chance that all of these would have fermented already, but they definitely will have done by next month. They got to 79% in about the same time from yesterday to today. Then they've got through to tomorrow before we sell them. Right, that's my tractor switched off. Let's double check on the price that we should expect for silage tomorrow. 570. Current prices are 552 and 569 at the biogas plant, although that's full, and if we drop off there, ours won't be selling until at least June, I would think.
Penny 35.
So it'll be Werner's grain silo, which is on the up, which is excellent news. And yes, and then it's just cheese, which is on the down at Lennox's Dairy, but is still a good £200 over, or 230 pounds over what the maximum price is anyway. So I'd say that was a pretty good. Right. Let's check on the cows while we're still waiting. Ah, no, they're doing fine. 61,000 litres of TMR, 23,000 litres of hay, and 7,000 litres of grass. They have got plenty to be getting on with. Tons. Right. Chaps.
Yellow.
Just give me the green light when I can speed up time.
Heading for the final load now, so I would say 45 seconds, give or take.
Well, I would do a mass countdown, but no, I don't think we'll be doing that. Oh, look, there's a bike on the roof. Dex, don't you got bales to sell, Jan said.
I have been.
In January.
I mean, I would have had time in December had I not been helping someone cause traffic mayhem.
Was it Tony? Oh no, he's not here. Right, well I might as well go pick up my cheese, I suppose.
Actually, I haven't actually checked. When's a good time to sell straw?
That's a good question. I imagine it's probably just before harvest time, isn't it?
Is that why they significantly increase or reduce my transport costs in January?
Hmm. Oh look, there's a harvester here just abandoned in the middle of the street. Right, well, we're on the way up to the dairy. I can load these pallets up by hand, thankfully. And then I think we'll just spend the night at the dairy, I suppose. If the other two are ready.
Well, as far as my instructions go, I feel like I've completed my task, so I think we are good to go unless Jan can say otherwise.
No, that's good enough for me, and if Jan has forgotten something, he can sell it in January.
Sounds good to me too.
That's not much of a full beam, is it? Like, you can see a little bit further ahead, and it narrows it slightly, but not an awful lot there. Just dip the beam there for the car coming the other way. There you go. Very grateful they were. Look at all that. Is that all snow on Dex's fields? Oh no, it's lime. Merry Christmas.
Yes, I had a mad rush in November to get all that done.
Yes. Right, here we go with the cheese trailer. Is Jan keeping an eye on his greenhouses? Does anyone know?
I don't know, but I'm heading up to the grain silo, this grain cell point. I saw that again. I'm heading up to the silage cell point, and no doubt Jan will be obstructing that one too.
Well, I'll be joining you shortly as well.
Oh look, there he is. Funny that.
Is he blocking it?
I don't know. Yes, he is.
Excellent.
I mean, he's missed the cell point as well, because half the build's behind it.
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
Come on, Jan.
Oh, look at all that cheese. That's cracking. Oh, yes. Yeah, this is going to go well. Oh, sorry. He said back up, Dex. Oh, it was snowing. It's going to be a white Christmas. Or a white January, I should say. Right. Let's get this loaded up. Got 6 pallets of cheese to sell. That's incredible. Alright, suppose I better do something with the time. Although I don't think we'll be spending too long in January either.
That depends, doesn't it?
Sorry?
That depends on Jan.
Well, if Jan can sort himself out, we're not spending too long in January, and we can always help him sell a few things after the episode. But now, what it means is we can crack on with getting the cheese sold and the silage sold. Which will be fantastic, because we have now got 6,000 litres of cheese on our cheese trailer. We have got another 1,000 litres of cheese on the way. But we're going to go sell all these to start with. I know cheese isn't accepted here. You've just produced it. Honestly. The snow's coming down quite hard now, so going to have to be careful for the icy patches on the road. He says full throttle around a sharp corner with a trailer loaded full of cheese. Well, the frost is come out. We're starting to get a little bit of snow at the edge of the roads. And at the sides of the river. Starting to feel a bit chilly. And I can hear Christmas music in my head. Should probably go get that checked out. Come on, Valtra. Full speed. Oh, look. Dex is flashing again. What was that, Dex?
Hello, good sir.
Jan says, I think this is it. I'm no good with this network. Or netto work. Yes, it is unfortunate. Obviously, with... Is it... Jan's from... It's Slovenia, isn't it? Or is it Slovakia? Slovenia? Dex?
It starts with one of those letters, yes.
Oh. Well, wherever he is, they've had a lot of flooding there. And that's knocked out the country's network. So they're all on dial-up at the moment.
Or carrier pigeon. I mean, either works.
Yep. All his pings are getting transported by carrier pigeon at the minute. We shouldn't make light of it. It is quite a serious problem. And if I could help by sending any more pings over to him... Oh, I've just killed a man. Then I would do. But unfortunately, I'm all out of pings myself. It's a very green river at this time of year, isn't it? Look at that. Very green. Okay, let's see how much money we can make from this cheese then. I hope Lennox's cows aren't going hungry. One just spoke to me. Right. Cheese gone, and that was another £41,000, which is absolutely incredible.
I mean, for all he's got high ping, he's still making jokes, so that's always positive.
Lennox's beef bones. What does that mean? Is it for dog food?
I imagine stop cows.
Oh no, he's they have still got food. I've just checked in on them. So Lennox, if you are watching, or you do watch this back later, then don't worry, the cows have still got food. No, I haven't checked on my cows' bedding for a while. Oh, they're absolutely tons of bedding there. Tons of bedding. Right, so cheese sold. What we've got left is silage. I am going to leave this trailer here because why not? And we're going to go pick up our trailer load of silage down here. Oh, look, there's weeds in my field. The field that I spent so long on yesterday. I say yesterday, sorry, I mean today, earlier. Last month. All of those things. The only thing that's not true is yesterday. Which is the only thing I said. Anyway, 17...
Good job live.
Sorry?
That's a good job we're not live.
It is a good job. Oh, we are live. Oh. 17 bales of silage. I have already got £113,401 in the bank. And we're looking pretty good. Although we do have to remind ourselves that this has to last all year until the next sale, really. We will have the cheese to keep us going, but yeah, that's got to cover all the fertiliser and seed and everything that we need. Great demand at intermediaries. I wonder what that's for. Probably cheese now, I've sold it. Right, luckily there's nobody here, so I can get to selling straight away. Remind me how I sell. Oh, there we go. Forgotten how my trailer works. Oh, there's snow everywhere now. Does that mean I won't be able to cultivate?
I'm not sure on that one.
No, I'm going to give it a go. Wow, I got £60,000 from those bales. That is blooming good. And I managed to crash into Jan's tractor on the way out. Even better.
It's Craig 2.0.
Oh god, no, I'm not that bad.
Oh, I've just found out something new.
Oh,
That's a bit like...
what's that?
Whereabouts are you, Robert?
I'm... Oh dear, what have you found? I'm over at my farm.
Look, you just park your bum a little minute.
Park up for a little minute.
Park your bum, yeah.
Yep, I'm parked. What is this? Get off my crop! Oh no. That's a very loud air horn as well.
It is.
Go away now.
So I've got the flashing beacons, the horn. I'm in my element.
Oh, you thought you were in your case tractor. Right. Well, that's enjoyable. Let's get the cultivator attached. See if we can go and cultivate up field number 4. Snow cultivating. Should be a sport. Wonder actually if it'll be too slippery once the cultivator's in the ground, whether the tractor won't move because it's too slidey. Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it? A race in the snow at some point. I can cultivate, look at that. Although my stones are still covered in snow. But that's okay, it'll add to the size of them when I get them picked up. So the tractor is a bit slippy, it's sliding a bit, but I am able to cultivate. So, this is good news. I think once around the headland to start with. And then we will get on and get those stones picked as well, but not necessarily urgent for this month. I was just going to carry on with this until the other two are finished.
I've got 3 more transports to do, and then I should be done. Ending my check of the straw bales. Right.
Excellent. Okay, thank you. Actually, I was just going to have a look and see what's in the January sales. Oh, oh, I could afford that Fent by £2,000, but I don't think I should. Oh, that's an interesting trailer. The Brantner Power Push Plus. And that's got 34,000 litres of that would take. What does mine take? 18,000. No, I don't want to sell it straight away. That would be quite an upgrade. However, I haven't found that my trailer is too small yet, so the question that you'll all be screaming at the TV screens and your phone screens right now is why? And
Why not?
And I agree. And oh, Dex has just proved me wrong. No, I agree. Why? It's very difficult to see where the edge of the field is, and I think I have missed a bit there, but mostly I'm okay, most of the way around. It'll certainly be a lot easier once I've got the headland done anyway. But yes, we have got a slip-on those wheels. That's a slip-on, I said. Just in case anybody misheard me at all. Oh no, I've gone miles off course now. Well, let's go back and do this corner. That's better. Get it all in, up to the edge of the field. Right, let's head around again.
You'll be happy to know the good news for everyone in the audience is straw is also to be sold in January.
Ooh.
So I have 5, 6, 7 more trips to the sell point.
Oh, we've just lost all our viewers. That's awkward.
You've not been telling your cheese jokes. How have we lost the viewers?
Oh. Had I told them all? I think I've got 3 good ones. Did I tell all 3?
You did, and the last 2, you lost your entire audience.
No, that was a network error at the same time, I'm sure of it. There's definitely no way that could have been my cheese joke that caused that.
I'm just hopeful that there's a closer sell point for straw than there is for the silage.
No, it'll be the bale store.
Yeah, I figured, but you know, I can live in hope.
Would you like me to come and pick up some straw and sell it for you as well? I can carry on with this next time.
I mean, I won't say no to that, but I also won't say you need to, or it's entirely your choice.
I think we'll come and help. A bit bored of cultivating for this episode anyway. Especially when in February, hopefully the snow would have melted and it won't be as slippy. Have I got contract access to your farm already?
I would expect so, but I will double check. You do, yes.
Excellent. In that case, I shall leave my cultivator here. Somewhere here. There will be fine. And I'll come and get my bale picker-upper. Are they round bales, I assume?
They are.
Excellent.
That's also one good thing about this map is, for the vast majority of it, it's quite, at least where I am, quite level, so they don't roll down the hill.
Oh, that is good. I think Giants might have fixed the bale rolling issue in one of the updates quite early on anyway.
That's positive.
Depends how you look at it. I'd see it as well-rounded.
But
Shh. Right. MF boys are suggesting we do a drifting tractor race.
I mean, that's also very plausible, because it almost, I almost disrupted my bale piles, because I skidded into them.
I'm not sure Jan's ping will allow him to, but maybe we should drift full bale trailers round. Oh, there he is. Look, there you are. So if I sell bales, does it go in? Does the money go into my account?
It does indeed.
Well, this is really good to know. He says, removing contract access from my farm. Oh no. D. Hanksy have just said that all the viewers have gone after that joke.
So I think for the audience, we all need to chip in to give Robert some kind of session on how to tell a good joke.
Why? I tell excellent jokes. And if you do like my jokes, please like, comment and subscribe.
And if you don't like his jokes, also like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, but no, like, hurtful comments. I don't want hurtful comments. That's... Did it work, by the way, my button? Oh no, my button's not working. Oh no. Well, that's a shame. Oh well. God, it's a long way to your farm, isn't it?
It is. Jan must be very cold. He's been sitting on this tractor roof for quite some time now.
Oh dear.
I wonder if he's become a human snowman.
Quite possibly. Right, I've had a request to drift a full bale trailer. I won't
With your build, not mine.
With my what?
With your build, not mine, I hope.
Oh no, definitely with your bales, but I'll use the straw bales so they're not as liable to split open.
Now, if Lennox was here, we'd be going down the river to try and get logs out of it, and it'd be interesting to see if the river's frozen.
It would be interesting to see that, yeah. Why does Lennox try and get logs out the river?
I don't know, but maybe we should send Jan. He can go and find out, eh?
He could do, yeah. Although, won't his ping make him drown?
That sounds like a Jan issue.
It does sound like a Jan issue. I assume you've checked on the straw prices and you want me to sell these at Werner's grain silo as well?
I checked that it was the right one to sell. I didn't check the prices at the location.
Okay.
Oh, it is the only sell point, so whether it's a good price or a bad price, it's the only price.
Excellent.
So that answers that question, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm going to look at possibly purchasing another field. Oh, yes. I can get field 233. And I've done it. So didn't even give Dex a chance to get in there first. Oh, fantastic. I have got more real estate. And I've still got nearly £40,000 in the bank. And after I've sold all this straw, I'll have even more. Oh no, I have to give that money to you, don't I?
It would be appreciated.
What
we could do, it looks like Jan's got bales all over the map. We could just go around collecting his bales and we could potentially keep that between ourselves.
I think you've just spoiled that one. Given that the world has just heard. Hello Josh, how are you doing?
I think the audience would be on our side.
I think you might be right, but Jan is also listening, as far as I'm aware.
But with that such a high ping, it's just a delay that we get this done before he realises.
Right, how am I going to be able to drift a full bale trailer with a Valtra? Well, it's definitely causing the tractor to drift. But I'm not sure about the trailer. Yep, well I've definitely got a wiggle on. Ah, tree! Oh, sorry, I hit your tree.
I don't mind. That might explain why branches all over my bales, because I have no idea where they came from.
Well, it doesn't drift that easily. Plus, we need to go sell them. Was there anything Jan wanted selling by any chance?
Again, possibly, but he's going to have to tell us.
This is true. And we're not going to be We're not going to be live streaming for much longer, so I'd say about another 10 minutes maybe. Enough for me to do this load and another load of your bales, Dex, I think.
And that would be much appreciated.
That's okay. You can cultivate my field for me next time.
Absolutely.
Oh, it doesn't look like the river's frozen. But I've been proved wrong before.
Well, on your way back with an empty trailer, you could try it out.
What, drive on the river?
You could try.
Hello BFG, how you doing? We are coming towards the end of our live stream now, but thank you for joining us, everyone who's just said hello. Just double check my watch. It is actually 20 past 8. So what's Jan doing about that harvester that's there? That wasn't there this morning. I say this morning, you know what I mean.
I think we just need to navigate around it because due to the ping, it's going to be staying there for the foreseeable future.
Well, we can't put it anywhere interesting for defined.
Never say never.
Right then, just coming up to Werner's grain silo now. We're just helping Dex sell all his bales before January turns into February. I have abandoned cultivating field 4, which is there, because I can do that in February. And March, if I'm honest, but February would be a good month to do that. MF boys, you're asking me to drift a lot of things. Do you have some sort of drifting fetish? And you know that harvesters are rear wheel steered, so drifting a harvester is actually possible when it's dry. Right, how much money am I... What?
That money seems to be going into my account directly.
Good, well I should hope so too. It's your bales.
It is, but bear in mind when I sold Michelle and Jan's product.
Ah, hang on. Did you use Michelle's tractor to do that?
Yes.
I wonder if it depends on what tractor you sell it with. Oh no, wait, hang on, because that would have been even more reason for it to go into her account, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. I wonder if I have mutual contract with both Michelle and possibly Jan at the time, so maybe it was due to mutual contract access, and I assume contract access to your farm.
You don't have contract access to my farm because I don't trust you.
Which is probably the right decision.
Yes, it's definitely the right decision. I know, I made it.
Yeah, that I can only that's possibly the reason why. However, I don't know.
Okay.
The money went into my account directly, so thank you.
Ah, well, let's do that again then. MF Boy says he does drifting in real life. Is that in competitions or just around the roundabouts? Because one of those I will applaud and the other one I will be appalled. Everywhere, comma, but the track. Good job we put the comma in there, because otherwise it would be everywhere but the track. Which, I think, the track would be the best place to do it. everywhere, probably not so much. Right, let's take a little shortcut across this field here. I'm sure he won't mind. Most of it's all frozen anyway, so it's not going to damage anything.
And it's all grass, so again, shouldn't do any harm.
Ah, lovely. I'll do some donuts in the middle of the field then.
Donuts.
Donuts. Oh,
Where's all
Oliver with his donuts.
donuts?
I don't know. Where is Oliver with his donuts?
Speaking of, he did say that he's been watching the Oliver Show, which is good that Oliver's watching the Oliver Show.
It is. He needs to make sure he's happy with the Oliver Show. Otherwise, I'll have to find a new Oliver for the Oliver Show. One who is happy with it.
Oh, I definitely think we should find a new Oliver, period.
Why? We've got such a helpful little Oliver. This is the last load I'm doing. You have far too many bales.
Yeah, I was progressively selling them throughout the month, and I thought, no, let's wait for the high month, and then, yeah, I had quite a lot.
Straw. No. Donuts.
On the plus side, I have a lot more crop-based fields now, so I should be evening out my workload.
Yes, it's still going to make straw though, aren't you?
True, I am. I never thought about the reason why I don't have animals. There is no reason. I may consider
Guinea pigs. You'd need straw for bedding, so maybe I should leave this load here.
Nah.
Do you think?
I'm not.
Do you think this would be enough for one guinea pig?
I don't know. I'm not there yet. I don't know how much is left.
Three loads. And I've upset your piles.
I haven't got piles.
No, the piles of bales.
Oh, okay.
And I seem to have a tree as well. Oh no, I've lost it. It's all good.
I don't know where those trees came from. That is still confusing me. If it was that, I would be much appreciated of that.
What's that?
As to where those trees came from, as in who was responsible. Although I suspect I have an idea of who was responsible.
Well, the only person who does forestry work is...
Yes, that is my go-to suspect. They don't call me Dex for nothing.
Detective Dex. You should have just stopped after they don't call me Detective Dex, because they don't.
That's also very true.
Oh, well, this map does become very pretty at night, although it's becoming very difficult to see.
Now, if you had a tractor with lots of nice bright beacons, you could see.
You'd blind everybody, though. I've turned all my main lights off. I've just got my normal headlights on. I think I might need to repair and refuel this at some point. I could possibly get a fuel bowser on the farm now. Yeah, do you know what? I might do something bold next time. I might sell my silage bunker, sell the forage wagon and the what do you call it, the conveyor belts, and put a fuel bowser where the silage bunker was. I think that.
Are you doing bale silage going forward?
Oh yeah. I've got a baler and wrapper all in one job. It's a fence. Oh dear, I've just hit the bridge. Luckily I'm still upright. Oh dear, my little over temperature light has come on. I think this is probably a bit much for this Valtra. Okie dokie then. Oh, is that you here with a torch, or is that Jan?
That's Jan. I'm still here.
Ah.
My last. It's good to see that Jan takes health and safety seriously, having that torch out there for you.
Abso-bloomin' Right, that should have all gone into your account as well.
It did. Thank you very much, kind sir.
No problem. I'm going to go back to my farm now. I've had enough of your bale deliveries. Gosh, it's dark when you get to 6:15. I suppose the moon hasn't come out yet, has it? Oh, my indicator's still on.
Sent you some money there for your troubles, kind
Oh, thank you very much. I didn't expect that, but that's very nice of you. Thank you. So I've got more money than I started with, and a new field. Absolutely fantastic. And there we go. Right, so that is where we're going to finish today. About a foot deep in snow. And very, very dark. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and we will see you again very soon. Same time next week for Fichthal Live. Bye for now.